Hello, this is Thomas, K4SWL. If you're new here, I like to do real-time, real-life amateur radio field activation videos. I like to take a moment to thank my Patreon and Coffee Fund supporters right up front. Thank you so much for your support. You make all this possible. I always say that I'll keep my videos ad-free. You're not going to see ads pop up in my videos unless YouTube changes something. I always turn them off, and your support means that I'm able to monetize without having to use ads and things like that in my channel. So thank you. Today I'm at the William B. Umstead State Park here, sort of in the Raleigh-Durham area of North Carolina. And this is my first time ever activating this park. It's a very heavily activated park because it's one of the most accessible ones here in the Raleigh-Durham area. And it's huge. It's kind of weird actually to go off of Highway 70 over here at the entrance I came into, and it's so busy, and then you just pop out here and it's nice and placid. You can hear some traffic off in the distance. You can hear the airport because the RDU is really close by, but it's beautiful out here. Perfect place for POTA. Now, it's early morning. I entered the park around 8 o'clock, which is their, well, it's like 5 after 8, which is their opening time is 8 o'clock. And it's 88 degrees Fahrenheit right now. Today, it's probably going to touch 100 degrees, I bet. So about 40 degrees Celsius, 39, 40 degrees Celsius. It has been super hot. We're experiencing a bit of a heat wave at the moment, and it's intense. I've just spent a week on the coast of North Carolina with my family. My daughters are touring some universities today and tomorrow, Duke and UNC, and it's going to be in the middle of the day, both of them, so it's going to be super, super hot. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to stand it today, but we're going to try. But I thought I'd get my activation in before it really, really heats up. Now, the humidity here is just insane. It is so thick you feel like you can breathe the air. So this 88 degrees this morning feels much hotter than that, just because there's no wind blowing whatsoever. It is perfectly still, which is the reason I haven't even bothered taking out my wireless mics or anything like that. There's just no wind, no breeze, no nothing. So I'm going to sweat this one out for sure, and head back to the hotel room after a short activation, hopefully, and grab a shower before heading out to do these university tours, and then sweating through my clothes again, probably. But yeah, so this should be a pretty nice activation. Now, I will tell you, I just saw that there is like basically a radio blackout moving its way across the globe right now. It was sort of in the Europe area, so I don't know how successful this activation will be. I'd like to get 10 contacts if I can, probably on 40 meters since it's the morning. We'll give it a go. And I picked out this spot thinking that this would be perfect. I was looking for shade more than anything else. A lot of the spots over here are shady, but a lot of them also, I can tell that as the sun comes up, it's going to get sunny. It could here too, but it's less likely. Only problem is I have a lot of low branches, and then there's a really big step up to the higher branches. So I'm not sure what kind of branch I'm going to snag, but I'm going to give it a go. I've got my TR45L with me today, which I'm looking forward to operating. I need to grab, oh, don't tell me I left my throw line in the car. Good, I didn't. I thought it was in here, but I just put it in a different place. Let's go put up an antenna. Let me figure out the angle of attack here from my trees. Oh, can I hit something over here? Man, it is just like nothing to grab onto. Except way up in those trees. I think I may just try to give it a go and try to hit something up in those trees right there, and then hopefully not hit anything on my table. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear that. You can hear a little bit of the thunder roar from being so close to Raleigh-Durham Airport, but otherwise it's really peaceful out here. Okay, let's see here. You may or may not be able to see me do this. Let's see, can I get this to stand up? We'll give this a go. think that'll do the trick. That will do the trick. If it just stays there, kind of caught a branch that's angled. So I don't know how easily it will stay where it is, but let me hook up the antenna now. I think I'll use my KM4 CFT paddle. Here comes a park employee. That's what you're hearing in the background. Okay. Here we go. Ooh, this line is so hard to see. This blue line of my end-fed half wave is not easy to see at all. Especially on camera, I'm sure. Okay. And we'll use this, pull a bit of this out right now. Now, if you want more information about anything I've got here in my gear, just check out my post on QRPer.com. I'll have all the details there, gear links, all that good stuff. More photos as well, more details about the activation. Okay, let's pull this guy up. Where did it come down? Ah, here it is. Mainly making sure it doesn't catch or anything. Looks like it's not. There we go. Here's the end. And I'm just going to tie this off over here. Okay, sorry I was off camera there, but I just tied off over here. I just did a very, very loose knot. This antenna weighs nothing, so there's not really an issue. On the day when there's no breeze, no nothing, it's just dead still. There's not really an issue with worrying about this moving out of the tree or anything. What I'll do is just stretch out the cable to make sure it's not coiled up anywhere. So I'm getting the most out of my counterpoise. So just move this over here, pull it around behind me. Boy, you can't even see this. Okay, now where will the sun be when it comes up? I am going to guess that I can come over here. I may have to move it. We'll see. There we go. It's actually a pretty clean table. The site is really nice. Like, all of these picnic area pads that I'm seeing here are top shelf. They're like really flat, and they all have these gravel bases. It's very nice. Here we go. Let's get the TR45L out now. I do have my thermocell running. I really like this thermocell that attaches to these little jet boil, or actually it's not even jet boil, but just sort of camping stove canisters. This just goes for so long when you run it this way. I really like that. Okay. I'm going to try to remember, please remind me if I forget to put the details about this. Actually, you know, I'm not going to use this today, come to think of it. I'm going to set it here, like this. But I do have this little stand, and this is 3D printed. I made a post about it in QRPer.com, and it's great when you really do need to prop up the angle a bit more. But I'm looking at my camera angle now, and I think I'm actually going to leave it this way this time, more flat. Let's check the back of the radio. Now we do have somebody coming by with a leaf blower, so tuner out, balanced back to coax. Good. So that's where we should be. We shouldn't need anything more than this. Do I have a key in here? I do have a key in here. Nice. I may use a smaller cable if I've got one. When you come out this early in the morning, you can expect for parked people to be doing maintenance and stuff, because they're doing it before people should be coming out and enjoying the day. Golly, I'm sweating already. It's so muggy today. Oh my goodness, is it muggy. Let's see. It's a good thing I've got right in the rain stuff. I'm going to start on 40 meters. So let's go down to the inside. Turn this down. That is not actually a bad SWR. It's 0.7 to 1, or excuse me, 1.7 to 1. That's not bad. It's showing the little red light here, but it's not bad. Yeah, we're getting full output power. In fact, I want to turn it down to 5 watts. Let's put back the paddles. I could get rid of that with SWR just using the tuner in the back, but I don't need to. Whoa, what's wrong here? Okay, this is weird. We have to get another set of paddles out. There we go. I guess I just had it in at a weird angle or something, or it's this key cable here. No, we're fine, we're fine. I think I just didn't have it plugged in all the way, even though it kind of looked like it. Let's get a pad out to log on. Okay. I guess 27:55. I'm hearing very little activity in the bands. Boy, there are just so many people passing by, park people coming by this morning. Let's check. I've got the right. Yep, 27:55. That is correct. Actually, you know, I thought I'd have like a 5G access out here because I feel like I'm so close to everything, but truth is, I don't. It's actually fairly weak. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I've got that up. Let me make, today is the 15th of July. 2024. I wanted to do an activation yesterday at the state capitol. We happened to be going to some of the museums around the state capitol in Raleigh, but was not able to make that work. There's just a huge police presence there and some things going on, and it's a very small site. I was going to use my KH1 and I thought, nope, can't bother with this. Plus, it was like 100 degrees outside. It was so insanely hot. Okay. It's encouraging hearing some people out there. Yeah, I've got a good SWR. Okay, no. Here we go. No, I don't want to do that. I want to change the DAW. Here we go. Let's see if it did it correctly. No, I did it again. Why do I keep doing that? There we go. Right. So get everything ready here, take a couple photos. Oh, there we go. This thing is like blowing right in my face. Golly. This thermostat was blowing right in my face, and it got my allergies going. I had to move it. There's a big hole right here. I didn't do this, by the way. I think it was GA. Okay. Told you I'd be sweating all over everything. Ugh. Gotcha. see a deer walking just over in the woods over there. Probably can't see him right now. He just went behind some stuff. It's beautiful out here this morning. It's a P2P. Is this person working me or someone else? I thought that was him. There we go. Very strong signal, both of you. Get you in here, old man. I wonder if there's something else going on. Something on the other. We can't hear. Did I lose you there? I'll try one more time. It's so funny, this thermocell, there's like no breeze at all, but there's just enough to make it waft straight over into my face. I'm gonna move this further away. Good morning. Yeah. Hey there, sweetie.
Are you translating me?
Yeah.
Oh, I hate to bother you.
Oh no, you're not bothering me.
That's awesome.
Yeah, this is I'm an amateur radio operator, and we call this a parks. Let me do this. That's just telling people to wait in case somebody's listening. We do this program called Parks on the Air, where we go out to state and national parks and other public lands, and we set up our station. I've got a wire antenna right here in a tree. You can hardly even see it. And we make contacts with other people that are looking for this park, who try to hunt it. And so like this morning, I've logged people from Georgia. That was just a station in Georgia you heard. South Carolina, Maryland, Pennsylvania, Florida, Alabama. I'm using the 40-meter band, so it's mostly local-ish regional contacts this time of day. I came out early because it's just so hot, but but yeah, no, we still do. I use Morse code, and this is using 5 watts of power in this little radio. Yeah.
It's the coolest thing I've seen in a while.
I'm glad to hear that.
Have a good day.
Thank you. You got a cute corgi, by the way, with a mind of his own, right?
Oh, yeah.
He's really cute. Have a great walk. Stay cool out there today. Let me, just for fun, I'm gonna move up to the 20-meter band, but I don't expect a lot here. Well, I'm hearing some stations. Maybe it won't be too bad. I used to go on the point 0.5s of a frequency, and the funny part is, everybody does that now. There's just so many more activators out there now. It used to be that you could really steer clear of everyone doing that, but you know what I may do is just hunt some stations. Since I haven't started calling CQ yet, let me see if I can get my spots out here, get this refreshed, and see if we can find somebody. Okay, N1BS is on 54. good to get you in there. Okay, let's see who else we can get here. Let me respot him so I can remember that I worked him. Not that I couldn't remember anyway. My memory's at least that good, right? Okay, that's on, someone's on 40 meters there. Can I get 50? I kept it short that time. I didn't send a park or anything, and the reason why is because his station was pretty strong that it went way down, and I just wanted to get through before I disappeared on him. You could tell he probably had to really stretch to hear me there because it faded on us. 60.5. This may be a little too close for that. Yeah, that's somebody calling the station. They're in Virginia, and that's just a wee bit close for this time of day. On 20 meters. Okay. Let me go down to here and see if I can work. Who is it that's on 40 meters that I saw? 64. Oh, that's W2TEF. I already worked him, I think. Didn't I? Yes, I did. Yeah, WTEF worked me. Okay, let's go back up to see if any new stations are out there. Okay. 62. By the way, I'm not having to tune or do anything to move around bands. Because I'm using a 40 meter end-fed half wave, which is resonant on 40, 20, 15, and 10. They're a little weak. They're probably having a hard time hearing me. It's in Texas. You know what? Let's just find a clear frequency and we'll give a quick glance, make sure there's nobody on 52.5. I'm listening though. That's somebody way off of. Hopefully the ribbon will pick me up now. It's pretty quick sometimes. Okay, let's do this. I'm not seeing it pick me up, so 14051.5. May get a picture or two while I'm thinking about it. Boy, a nice steady breeze would be so welcome right now. It's just not here though. Haven't gotten you in the books in a while, I don't think. AB3GB. Okay, wait. Yay, gotcha. I think okay, I can't do anymore. I have got to get back to my hotel. I'm so sorry whoever else was calling me there, but that was a really nice activation. I have no idea. I'm not going to count up. Should I count up how many I got? Let's see here. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Okay, 28 contacts is not bad. That makes for a really nice run this morning. Let's take some photos of my logs. I don't forget to do that. You notice, like lately, I have not been logging to any app as I've been doing my activations, and I've kind of made the decision that for a while now, I'm just going to try doing it by paper and then transcribing my logs later. While it's not ideal in a way, like I don't necessarily enjoy later transcribing my logs. It's kind of nice to have them done, get them uploaded. It just, I don't know, the whole thing just is a little easier for me to do this in the field. It's more enjoyable, and so to not have to type on a phone. That's the reason I'm doing that. Now, I think if I'm doing a really long activation, I'd still probably type and do paper and do paper and electronic logs at the same time. Let me take a picture of this. You can see all this happening live on my channel today. Well, not live. It's pre-recorded, but unedited. So I love this little guy. This is such a great radio. So much fun. I'm glad I was able to take it out this morning. This morning when I woke up and thought, I'm going to fit in a POTA activation early this morning, I knew it would be with this radio here. This is the one I wanted. I love the TR45L. And I don't think these are made anymore. I think John has finished his run of the TR45L. I think he may possibly have some of the TR45L skinnies left, and that is also a beautiful radio. I love it just as much as the TR45L, but I have to say, just as if you were only going to have one of them, the temptation's to get this one if you want to load it up with a battery and the ATU, the Z-Match antenna tuner, which I have in this one, and I love this. It's one of my favorite field radios ever. I really do love this thing. I'm gonna drink some water. Boy, I tell you what, it's the humidity is what's killing me this morning. It's so muggy. There's just like no wind, no nothing. Kind of just, you just feel like you're kind of sitting in like a sweat bubble here. So I have been quite sweaty during this activation. Okay, I've had a couple people pass by. That one couple stopped with their corgi and were really kind. I'm gonna tell my wife what he said too is the coolest thing he's seen. So when she says I'm geeking out, I'll say, hey, look, she's an amateur radio operator too. Actually, everybody in my family is. My wife and my daughters are all hams. Looking forward a little bit later on today, meeting up with a fellow, really kind fellow, who's going to do a little bit of satellite operating. I don't think I'm going to put it on video, but he's going to show me and my daughter a little bit about that. I've never really gotten into satellite, and I want to. I just haven't gone down that road yet much, and he's going to show me some of his gear and how he does it, which will be really nice. Let's see, let's go ahead, put up the antenna here. So I have this connected up right at the transformer. I have an S-hook on there now, but if I'm ever installing this antenna somewhere where I'm worried someone could walk through it and jerk the antenna, I pull this S-hook off so this unplugs easily. It's kind of a sacrificial connection point. And I didn't need to do that today. I wasn't worried about somebody walking through my antenna today. And again, this is the K6 ARK winder I'm using here, and you can 3D print your own. Adam makes such great field stuff, just all these little accessories. Of course, Jonathan makes this antenna kit, which is a really good one. The only issue with this winder is the legs on it do not splay out very far, and he does that so that you can deploy this quickly, and that's really what it's all about at the end of the day. But when you're putting it back on, if you've got wire like I've got, which tends not to want to hold a memory, then it can be a little weird. Let's see. I did get a tangle in this. I have to pull this out here real quick. It's not a bad one, but I just need to pull this out. Got a little tangled up. Okay. It's not uncommon. Sometimes you'll have some kind of little tangle happen as you're putting up an antenna. There we go. There we go. It's never really a knot. It's just kind of like a little temporary tangle. If you just pull it apart very carefully and patiently, it'll all come back the way it should. And this fly is driving me nuts. You can probably hear it flying around me. Yeah, it's just like a sweat box out here today, but it's pleasant in the sense that it's under the shade. So I'll be later on today when I'm on the university tour with my daughters and my wife, I'll be thinking back to how nice and pleasant this was because it's not in the sun. Today I'm really hoping they do a lot of this stuff indoors. I do not want to walk around, as beautiful as Duke's campus is, I really don't want to be hanging around in 97, 98, 99 degree heat with a really high humidex. Okay, here we go. I'm not made for this sort of thing. I don't know if it's in my Scotch-Irish, Nordic ancestry, whatever, British ancestry. I've got a little bit of everything, like a lot of other Americans that live in this part of the world. But I didn't come from a place with super hot summer, so I'm just not meant for this stuff. I sweat to death. There we go. It's all nice and contained. Put you back up here, wipe off some sweat, and now we'll put up the throw line. I'm so glad I did this activation this morning. I mean, honestly, this is ideal. This is a beautiful park. Those of you, I used to feel sorry for some people that live around here because I thought there just aren't as many parks, and there really aren't for the amount of population that's here. You know, in Asheville we have so many different parks, so many accessible spots, but this Umstead park's really large, and it's sort of between Raleigh and Durham. And there are at least a couple of different access points, probably more than that. And it's a beautiful one. This is a wonderful state park. So you're pretty lucky in that sense. The state capitol in Raleigh is not the easiest park to activate if you're the kind of person that likes to take a lot of gear, because really you're gonna be sitting on a park bench. I don't think that they would love to have next to the state capitol, which is kind of a higher security place. They don't really want people putting up a lot of gear. And I doubt they'd give you the permission to do that if you asked. I think they want you just to stay as low-key as just anybody else, which is the reason why KH1, just doing a pedestrian mobile activation where you're just holding it in your hands on a park bench, you can't really complain about that. That's no more impact than somebody listening to a transistor radio or something on a park bench. So, but there are a few other parks nearby. There's actually a lot of parks, but yeah, there's a fewer. I was expecting in the state capitol to be sort of more state sites than there are. But currently with the POTA system, there really aren't any more than that here in North Carolina. But the amateur radio clubs in this area are really good. They also have a great ham fest. It's a great spot to be an amateur radio operator. A lot of activity here. And I don't make it to this part of the state enough, actually. I was telling my wife this. We need to make another trip out here. We probably will still, because we'll probably be doing more university stuff coming up this year. So we'll probably be out this way again. Ah, yes. Let's see here. Let's put up everything now. Let's back up where it was in here. Tempted. This is still a little hot, so I'm not going to put that in there yet. Just back in here. Actually have my full kit in here in case I have to. I don't have a picnic table. I can use my knee board. Can't think today. I can use my knee board and be ready to go. Drink a little bit more water. Make sure that's on super tight. It is. And let's go ahead and stick my hat in here too. And we will call it an activation. I told my wife I'd try to be back to the hotel by 10. I think I'm actually going to be on time today. I don't know if she actually expects that or not, but I'm going to be on time. Oh, wow. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. This was a fun activation, and I'm so glad I got it in before it really heats up today. I'm looking forward to maybe meeting a couple people today while I'm out and about here, enjoying the Raleigh-Durham area and trying to stay cool in air conditioning every moment I can. I'm sure some of you around the world are experiencing some heat waves too. I've noticed there have been some in Europe, especially Eastern Europe, this year already. And I'll be looking forward to fall, personally, and winter time. But I will be back at this park. This is a gorgeous park, and lots of trails, lots of awesome trails out here. I'm tempted to hike one this morning. I would, but I don't really have enough time. I need to get back in enough time to get ready with the daughters and everything, put our stuff together, and head out to Duke University for a tour. And tomorrow we're touring UNC Chapel Hill before heading back to the QTH, and then I've got several days of helping out family with stuff. So this will probably be my last activation, unless I somehow make it out tomorrow morning as well to do an activation. This will be my last one. So I'm just pleased that I can fit this in, because I won't have a chance to do it here for a little while. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today and for listening to me ramble on. I hope you have an excellent week ahead. You get to go out and play a little bit of radio, and above all, just to be kind to one another, because that's all we've got on this planet is each other. Take care, and until next time, 7 twos.